Hey man, it's your boy Neeto. You already know. How's it going? It's been a while. We're gonna set it up. I'm really excited for this one, man. Pretty excited. Nice. Sweet. Let's just set that over there. Nice vibes, man. Nice vibes. Just got back from Battle of BC and we got something cool, so check it out. Wow. Look at that. This is the HautePad V16 in this PlayStation 1 type box. Stylized really well. 30th anniversary, 1994 to 2024. It's just crazy. I love it. Looking at the box in the back. Look at that. So you got your system compatibility and then 30th anniversary. Also comes with shadow hunting switches. So sick. All right. Let's open her up. That's crazy. So we got some foam on the top. Take that out. Look at that. Okay, let's take out the cable. We got a USB-C cable, USB-A to USB-C cable. We got some little extras here. Nice. Let's take her out. Ooh. Okay, let's just leave it right here for now. We have the V16 manual. Looking pretty nice there. And a 30th anniversary sticker. That's sick. One thing I'm noticing is we don't get any PlayStation buttons, which we saw in the P12 Pro, but not in this one. So a little unfortunate, but who knows? And that could just be because of copyright and whatnot, right? So can't blame them. Put this foam over here. I'll just do this. Put that right there. Oh yeah. There's a nice little weight to it as well. It's definitely heavier than the U16. Ooh, it's kind of like, I don't know if I can capture that. You see like the bezel is rounded off right there. Huh. You can see that the back is pretty plain, but it has the rubber pads almost like inside it. Wow. Definitely different. It feels like, I'm not too sure if you're able to put in custom art. I'll like take it apart in a bit, but got to do a field test. Ooh. 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 Those feel nice. shadow hunting. Interesting. It feels really good. They're very, how do I describe this? So I've played on silent switches before, but this is like not completely silent, but it does feel good. Not mushy at all. Still feels like when you hit it, you can actually feel it. It's not tactile though, it's linear, so I wonder if they added foam at the bottom of the caps there. The caps kind of have like this metallic finish to it, which is really nice. I think all the buttons are like 23 millimeters. It feels really good though. Nice. And I'm gonna do one thing. Yeah, you can see that the P12 Pro here, definitely a lighter gray, and this is like more of a deeper gray, but that could just be because of this. I want to take it out. But the caps, yeah, I'm almost like tempted to like take this and then put it on here. You know what I'm saying? But it is labeled. You can kind of see. It is labeled. Very like early 2000s graphic design. Well, it is like a tribute to PlayStation, so. All right, my brother gave me one of his scales, so we're gonna go ahead and weigh this thing. It's definitely heavier than the U16 though. 1 pound, 8.4 ounces. And let's compare it to, this is 1 and 4 ounces. So definitely slightly heavier, but still very light. And just to compare, this is my R16. This one is 1 and 11.8 ounces. The acrylic slabs are definitely a lot heavier, and just for fun. Wow, the B12 Pro is 9.2 ounces, so kind of crazy, right? This is like a new thing that I haven't done in an unboxing video, so kind of sweet. Special thanks to Young Tokyo for letting me use the scale. All right, let's take out this little thing. It's definitely not flat. You could see here it's rounded off on the edges there. Yeah, definitely a different type of screw that they haven't used, which is fine. And I'm curious to see if it is possible to add an artwork. You might not be able to though. Oh, yeah, it is not clear. It's almost like printed on the back there. You can see by like those rounded edges. Interesting. So unfortunately, you can't add any artwork. It wouldn't even show. If you really wanted to remove like this layer, I know some people like to use either acetate or nail polish remover. You just put it in like one of those tins and it'll just remove it. But I don't know if I would want to. It really just kind of depends if you want to do that mod, but you could see that there's like clear spaces in between. Maybe it's specifically for the lighting, you know? I'll leave this up here. And there you go. This is very, very similar to the U16 now. So let's just take out one of the caps. Yeah. And so you can see that the caps have this foam padding on it. And I think it's mainly to complement the shadow hunting switches, because otherwise, let me just see. And then when I take out the foam, oh, can you not even take out the foam? Is it stuck there? Wow. Right, so I tried to remove the foam, but it looks like it's adhesive. It's not coming out. So what I'll do, these are definitely not the same size, so these are way smaller. But at least you can hear the difference. So it does look like they mute it quite a bit with this foam. I guess you could remove it if you really wanted to, but I don't think that's the point, right? Now we can open it up some more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. So I don't think I need to remove the buttons. Well, something I just really love about taking it apart is you get to see how exactly they built it, right? So it's very similar to the U16. So potentially we could mod it even further with other things like foam, tape. This should just come out. I definitely don't want to break it. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay, ooh. I'll be a little careful. Nice. We got our hexagonal shape backing here, which we could, I guess, fill with foam or tape if we wanted to. And then we have this. This is the main board. It looks pretty slick. I think it's similar, but it does have new branding. So, HautePad V16. Oh, is this? It might be the exact same board, if I'm being real, but I'd have to double check. But pretty good, simple. I think what I would want to do is like tape mod it, you know. Do I do that right now? Probably not. But it is easy to open up and do mods if you really wanted to. I think the only reason why I modded the U16 was because there was quite a bit of ping when I was playing, but I think because of the sound dampening and just the build of this switch, I don't think I even really need to mod it, you know? Let's put it back together. That was fun. It's a really nice build overall. I'm a really big fan of the polycarbonate base, mainly because I don't want to like break my controllers when I drop them, right? With the acrylic builds, they're a little more delicate feeling, right? So if you drop those, you're pretty much done. But I really like this kind of rounded off bezel here, which is, it's really nice. I think it also serves as a comfortable wrist rest. But unfortunately, you can't, unless you really wanted to, unless like you tore it off with like some acetate or nail polish remover. If you really wanted to put artwork on this, you could, but it would just remove the entire design, right? But hey, that's what it is. Like, I don't even know if I would want to mod it, but the possibility is there, so you could if you wanted to. change out the switches and all that stuff too, and also the caps. But keep in mind, when you change out the caps, the foam padding is not like, you can't swap the foam padding, you know? And I don't think they actually sell the foam padding. There's like a popular mod with keycaps, and it's just adding those like small silicone O-rings, which is definitely an option if you would prefer that. I know C-Tong buttons have O-rings under the caps, so it definitely helps. I think the biggest difference between this and, I think the button caps are different, because it's definitely, it's bigger than a smaller 23 millimeter, or this is like a 20 millimeter, I believe. It's bigger than the standard 20 millimeter, but it's not as big as the 30 millimeter. Whoops. Let's plug it in and see if there's any like cool effects or anything like that. Oh, I almost forgot. So in terms of ports, there's none on the left or the right side. Everything's at the top, just like the U16. So you have your external port and your USB-C port. So I kind of like how it's at the top. It's better than having something stick out the side of your controller. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're just gonna plug it in. Yeah, pretty standard. Different profiles here. You know, I like this one the best. Nothing too crazy aside from that. I'll turn off this light just to give you the full effect. But so the lights do shine through, but not as much, just because of the shadow hunting switches. They're not transparent. If you swap this out to the regular crystal switches, it would shine a lot brighter, I'm assuming. It is still really nice to have, like that feature. Let's turn on the lights. Sweet. I'll just unplug it now. I know one of you is going to be interested on how it looks with the buttons swapped, so I'll go ahead and do that really quick, and then you can kind of see. So I actually swapped out the switches in my P12 Pro to the Wizard switches. Just wanted to try something different. You can see the caps have like this metallic finish. Pretty nice. And you can also see that the P12 Pro caps also have that foam in the back. Oh, are they actually smaller? I think they are. I don't think this is the way. You definitely could, but it's not like you could put these in here because they're too big. Yeah, I think they're too small. By just a hair too. Not to say you can't play on it like this, like you totally could, but there's that gap there around the ring, whereas on this it just kind of glides off. I wouldn't want to do that, so I'm gonna swap them back. It is just slightly disappointing that they didn't include any sort of PlayStation style buttons like on the P12 Pro, but as you know, copyright is a huge thing, and there's probably a good reason why they couldn't include it. They might have gotten in trouble, you know what I'm saying? It's still very reminiscent of PlayStation 1, that kind of off-gray color with like the gray backing and all that. I'm pretty sure if you wanted to, you could mix and match. I'm thinking you could, question mark. If you have a U16 and you got a V16, you might be able to like take the housing and put it in there. That way you could customize the art and then make this black. It is very similar actually. I think it's pretty much the same. It is different in this acrylic faceplate here. The biggest difference is like that rounded off, almost raised up a little bit acrylic faceplate, because on the U16 it's just flat. And so you could if you wanted to, you could mix and match if you wanted to, if you wanted the rings, right? let's say you wanted the gray background with the rings, and then you put the gray buttons on top, and then you could switch the artwork. You know what I'm saying? Something to think about maybe. But yeah, that one might have been a little long, but thanks for sticking around. Gonna show off some gameplay. HautePad V16. It's really cool. I'm really excited to try it out. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you're doing well, and go play some fighting games. Wow. Let's go into practice first. Just kind of feeling it out. The bigger buttons, the buttons are pretty nice. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Still, it's pretty smooth. Like KBD backwards. Touch is just right here, which is really good. Whoops. Oh, my timing. Yeah, got me. Oops. We're just gonna rip it. Oh, they pressed. That's crazy. Alright, here's the Oki. Oop. Man. Oh shit. I got fucked. Come back. Oh shit. Oh fuck. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. I didn't think I was gonna come back from that. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Oops. Oops. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I messed up. Oh no. No. Oh. Yay.